Hello and welcome to another lecture in Rancher course series by TechLetterz.net. So we had cover introduction to Rancher, basically about the Rancher and key features. Then now in this lecture, we're talking about how you set up how you set up and install and configuration of Rancher on AWS. Basically, install Rancher server, configuring network deploy, and connect to the Rancher. Okay, so let's get started. So next, what you have to do? Go on techlatest.net website, then click on product and support page. In product and support page, after clicking on product and support page, in DevOps category, you can find about the Rancher and Qvector for unified Kubernetes control product. Click on this product. Then in this lecture, we will cover AWS deployment guide. Okay, so you can also read this about the Rancher and Qvector. So, like, take control of your Kubernetes cluster with our ready-to-use virtual machine pre-configured with Rancher and Qvector. So you'll go through it and on our website. Then open the AWS deployment guide. Here you can see the step-by-step guide. This section describes how to launch and connect to the Rancher and Qvector for unified Kubernetes control VM on Amazon Web Services. Okay, so our first step is open this VM listing on AWS Marketplace. So this is the direct link of AWS Marketplace. If you click on this link and open link in new tab, so you will redirect to Amazon Web Services Marketplace, and you can see the Rancher and Qvector for unified Kubernetes control product. So you can also read the product overview, pricing, uses, and support reviews. Next, what we have to do, click on continue to subscribe button. After clicking on continue to subscribe button, accept these terms and wait for 1 or 2 minutes because here you can see the effective date is pending and exploration date is also pending. It will take 1 or 2 minutes to complete this process. After completing this process, we will move to next step. Now you can see that we have completed this step. Now click on continue to configuration button. After clicking on continue to configuration button, you can see the configure the software option. Choose a fulfillment option in software version to launch the software. So you can choose the fulfillment option, basically the Amazon machine image software version. Then you can choose the reason according to your reason. Okay. Now next, click on continue to launch button. After clicking on continue to launch button, we have choose action. So we have launched through website. Then you have to choose EC2 instance type. So let's see on website what is the EC2 instance type here. Okay, so yes, it's correct. T2X large. Then VPC settings, subnet settings. Then you can select the security groups. I am all select the default security group. Then you can also create a new security groups. Then you can select the key pair settings. Okay, I am using my old key pair. You can also create a new key pair from here. Okay, so all things are done. Now click on launch. After clicking on launch, you can see the message that congratulations, an instance of this software is successfully deployed on EC2 and you can view this instance on EC2 console. Now click on this button and you can view the VM basically here. Wait for 1 minute, it will load and here you can see the your instance stage is pending. So it will under deployed stage. Okay, so wait for 1 or 2 minutes. You can also give name here. So give any name. Rancher VM. Okay, so this is the name of your VM. I can see the instance stage is now running, and your instance ID is this. Instance type is T2X large. Status check is initializing right now. So click on instance ID. This will open an overview of your VM, like basically the public IPv4 address, instance state, basically the your VM is running or not, then instance type and other things. Okay. So now let's see what is our next step. We have done with these steps on the EC2 console. Instance is up and running. To connect to this instance through putty, copy the public IP4 address, IPv4 public IP address. Okay. So copy this IP address and open the putty. Open the putty, then paste the IP address here, then click on SSH, then click on auth, then click on credentials and browse your private. Okay, so this is my private key. Then open this one and accept these terms. Then log in as Ubuntu. After login as Ubuntu, you can see that the authenticating with the public key Argo CD. Okay, so make it large, change the appearance here for better view and okay, apply this. And you can see that our public is authenticating now and we have a login in our Ubuntu and with IP address. Okay, so we have done with SSH process, or you can say we have access with public and login as an Ubuntu. Now next, see what is our next step. We have done with this step. We have also now once connected, change the password for the Ubuntu user using below command. So run this command in the terminal or putty and give new password of your choice. So I will give my password and retype new password. Then you can see that the message that password is updated successfully now. Now the password of the Ubuntu user is set. You can connect to the VM desktop environment from any local Windows machine using RDP protocol or Linux machine using Ramina. I'm on a Windows, so like I am Windows user, so I'm using RDP protocol for remote connection. Okay, so remote desktop option. And if you are a Linux user, so you can use Ramina. And here you can also see the direct link of Ramina. If you click on this link, this will redirect to Ramina website, and then you can download the Ramina from the website and connect your VM. Okay, virtual machine. So open the remote desktop option, and again now you have to copy the IP address from the VM details page. Copy the IP address. Open your VM. Now click on connect. Okay, and yes, and wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So it will open your VM, give username as Ubuntu and password. You have set up a password in putty or terminal and enter. Okay. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes. It will start your VM. Now you're connected to VM. After connecting with VM to connect the Rancher UI, copy the public IP of the VM and paste it in your browser as HTTPS. Okay, so let's do this step also. HTTPS, we have already copied our IP that's in my buffer. Is the IP address here, then click enter. And you can see that your connection is not private, then click on advanced, then proceed to this IP. Okay, after proceeding to this IP, you can see the dashboard of login page of Rancher. So let's see what is our next step. We have done with these steps. We have to retrieve the initial password for the Rancher UI login, connect via terminal as shown above and run below command. Okay, so yes, let's do this also. And you can see that how do welcome to Rancher. This is the login page of Rancher. Now you have to run the command for retrieve the password docker sudo docker ps minus a. Okay, so this is the command for retrieving the password, and you can see the container ID here. Copy the container ID here. Copy this container ID. Go on browser, paste the container ID here because we have used this container ID. Above command will show you the Docker running status. Copy the container ID. We have done with container ID from the output of the command and replace it in below command. Okay, so yes, let's do this step also. Copy the ID and then in the place of container ID, we have paste this, then copy this command and go to terminal, paste this command, and now you can enter. So you can see the bootstrap password is generated now. Copy this password and again go on Rancher UI, paste the password here, then log in with local user. Okay, so after this, you have option that welcome to Rancher, and you have option to generate a specific password for using for to use and use a randomly generated password. So we have set up a specific password here. Give any password of your choice. Okay, and confirm your password. So we have done with the steps. By checking the box, we accept the EULA terms and conditions. Okay, now let's see our VM is started or not. So it will take some time. Let's log in Rancher now. So after checking the box, you can log in Rancher. Okay, wait for 1 minute. Again, you can click on proceed this ID, and after this, you can successfully log in your Rancher UI. Okay. So you can also see that we have our VM is also started. Now you can play with your VM now. Now and here you can see that our Rancher is also started, and that's crazy. Now we have done with this. We I think we have completed all the steps now. Okay, so uh, thank you for watching this lecture, and I hope you guys like this lecture and like this course. So bye bye. We will meet in next video.